So, that whole situation turned out to be a shit show, didn't it? I've sat idly by as this whole situation has happened, and I have a few things to say about it. But before I do, let's go over a rundown of all that has happened thus far to lead to this. About a week ago, the former voice actress for Bayonetta released Twitter videos claiming that she was only going to get paid $4,000 to voice Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3, which is why she did not come back. She asks fans to boycott the game and instead donate the money to charity. These videos got a lot of attention and it whipped up the fan base into a frenzy, outraged at the payment that she allegedly was given, and the hashtag boycott Bayonetta 3 was all over the place. Now, these videos, in my opinion, had a bunch of problems about them. First problem being that she claims that the Bayonetta franchise has made like $450 million, which is just blatantly untrue and just a random number she came up with. Bayonetta is way more niche than people think it is. The only reason Bayonetta 2 happened is because Nintendo funded it. Second problem I have is that she attacked the new voice actress for like no reason at all. The new voice actress has nothing to do with the payment, and yet she still talks shit about her. I didn't appreciate that. And the last third problem is the most obvious one, being that she didn't really show any proof. She just said that these things happened. Despite all these problems, people were outraged. Content creators made a bunch of videos about it, condemning Platinum Games for this, and it looked like things were going really, really bad for Platinum Games in Bayonetta 3. Until, like 2 days later. So about 2 to 3 days after Helena released her videos, a Bloomberg article written by Jason Schreier came out, basically debunking Helena's claims in videos. Now, I don't like Jason Schreier, but when it comes to stuff like this, he's usually pretty spot on, and the article has been corroborated by multiple other people, so there you go. And if you're still not convinced, spoiler alert, like a day or two ago, Helena basically admits to lying, so we'll get into that later. I'm not going to go through the whole article. If you want to read the whole thing, I'll leave it in the description below for you. Basically, she was not offered just $4,000 for the whole game. She was offered $3,000 and $4,000 per session for at least 5 sessions. So it would have put her at about $15,000 to $20,000 for the whole game, somewhere around there. Definitely a lot more than she claimed she was going to get. Now, obviously, she lied, because if she came out and said that she was going to get $15,000, $20,000, most people would have thought that was reasonable, because it, to me, seems like it is. But this article coming out is what made the whole thing a shit show. We had content creators making new videos. We had people apologizing. There was also a lot of people not apologizing and just saying, well, we worked with the information we had at the time. Same with content creators. So, just a interesting tidbit. So, where does that leave us now? So we got a voice actress who lied and tried to weaponize the fan base against the company unfairly. We got an article debunking all her lies, and we got a bunch of people and content creators with egg on their face because they couldn't just wait like 3 days for the other side of the story before jumping on a bandwagon. Yeah, that's what I would like to call a shit show. Like I said before, Helena basically just admitted to lying, saying that, yeah, it was 15,000. So, like, she was just like, yeah, I lied, but it's still saying Platinum is lying, even though, again, she basically admitted to it. So, there you go. Now, the reason I made this video is because, personally, I'm a little sick of this happening over and over and over again. Someone comes out and says something, everyone believes them, and then sometime later turns out to be lies. And the people who just jumped on the bandwagon just are like, well, I worked with the information I had, and then they don't learn a lesson, and then just go on, and it repeats the cycle over and over and over again. I know me making a video complaining about it isn't going to do anything. It's probably going to be a thing that happens for all eternity. People jumping on a bandwagon without waiting for the other side of the story. But I just thought I wanted to air it out because it's getting really fucking annoying. But before I go, how about we try to take a look at what's next for all the players in the game. So, where is everybody and what's next for them? I don't know, but we can make some guesses. How's Platinum Games going to do? Well, they're probably going to be fine. Everyone knows it was a lie now, and so the boycott's over. Bayonetta 3 is probably going to sell really well, so they'll be fine. What about Helena Taylor? Well, her career is basically over. No company's going to want to hire her after what she tried to do against Platinum, weaponizing a fan base with lies, and also breaking an NDA probably. And her reputation with fans is basically destroyed. And also because of her doing this and lying, anytime a voice actor comes out about being underpaid, no one's going to believe them, even if they have proof. So, thanks, Helena. Very cool. What about the average Joe and content creators who sort of just believed her. Well, I don't know. I understand people are just human and make mistakes, but people really got to start waiting when stuff like this happens. So I hope that all the people who jumped on the bandwagon, including the content creators, can take this and learn from it, and next time just wait for both sides of the argument before making a conclusion. And what about Jason Schreier? What is he going to do? Well, I don't know, but my guess would be probably in the future bitching about fictional characters again. But who knows? Sky's the limit for him. And finally, what about me? What am I going to be doing? I have no idea. All I know is I gotta run. Hope you all have a fantastic day.